Yo, what's up, homies? Spiritual Witch, Squirrel Sniper, Shachi, what's good, guys? It's so good to see you. Happy Thursday. So awesome to be back. First with intent. What do you mean by that? First with intent. It's good to see you, Squirrel Sniper. I hope you've had a good week, man. Shachi says, love your cat. Love to your mom. That's so sweet. Yeah, Spiritual Witch. Sequin Death here. That's Shachi from the sessions we've been doing on Saturday. The one that said she wanted to hear from you on the Zoom call. Drinking some lemon water, lemon ice water. So what, to see your collab? What do you mean? Is there a typo in there? Are you talking about the collab with me and my mom? It's so sweet, mama. You told me you and your mom might just collab. Well, my mom and I are gonna collab when the stars align, when the time is right, you know? I mean, we're gonna be going to Montana here soon, and I'm gonna be doing a live stream while I'm in Montana, and she might just say hi. That would be incredible. Abdallah, hey, what's good, man? It's so good to see you, man. You were the one that was messaging me recently. I'm so glad to see you here, man. Squirrel Sniper says, I am charged already just seeing your notification. It's a great time at the moment. Hell yeah, man. Have you had a good week? I've had a pretty good week, man. I'm so glad it's the weekend now. I'm really excited. I got some stuff planned for tomorrow. On Saturday, I'm going to be getting my canoe or my kayak up here at my new house. And bro, I am so excited to go do some kayaking. But yeah, I've had an awesome week, man. Working on a video right now. I'm Abdullah's friend. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, you followed me too. What's up, man? It's so good to see you guys here. Thank you very much. Courtney Tijel says, hey, you can't park there. What are you referring to, bruh? One Love says, Adama Saw. Yep, One Love, bro. He told me a lot about you. Really? What was he telling you, man? Was he talking smack? But yeah, what's up, everybody? I see a bunch of people pulling up into the chat. My name is Devin. I run the YouTube channel Northwood Shaman. I talk about spirituality, manifestation, self-transformation, and that kind of stuff. And yeah, every Thursday I go live at 7 o'clock and hang out with the homies and meet new people like yourself. So if you want to hang out and talk good vibes, ask questions, don't hesitate, man. End death. What's that about, Sequin or Shachi? What are you referring to there, bruh? Your video. What? Is that you watched my video talking about death recently? He is a guy, metaphysics and new ideas. Abdallah, what are you referring to? Hey, I'm 33. What's up, bro? I feel like I recognize your name. I feel like I've seen you around. Death video is good. That was a very good video. It's kind of one of those situations where like that video was born because my grandfather died on the 4th of July, you know, and it was one of those videos where like it's being born out of passion and depth, you know, and it's not like a oh, I'm gonna make a video. No, it's coming out of like my heart, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I liked that video a lot too. It was very raw. Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked it too. That means a lot. The end is the beginning. For real, man. For real. I mean, think about what the end of people's lives does to us. The grieving and the moving on and the transformation that we experience. Let alone what they do. Where they go. God only knows, man. What do you look for in a man? Oh, shoot. Message retracted. Refer to Phyrus. He is just hungry for higher thoughts. Well, Phyrus, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but feel free to ask away, man. Whatever questions are gnawing at your mind that you want to get out, ask away, man. If you're talking about higher vibe, higher energy thoughts, this is the place to ask it, bro. Many people are going through the same situation. Yeah, for real. For real. Like, that's another thing I was realizing. Like, when I was at my grandfather's, I almost said wedding. When I was at my grandfather's funeral last week, you know, my grandfather passed away from old age. And obviously I was grieving. And it kind of started to hit me. I was like, I feel so bad for the people who lost loved ones in a horrific way. Like an accident or murder or something like that. Like how tragic that really is. We don't often think about it, you know? But thousands of people today experience that loss in that kind of way, you know? And it's wild. Dahlia Hamad says, you look beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Dahlia. Kiai says, hi. What's up, bro? The law of conservation mass. What is that, Abdallah? What's that? Katie Moore said, I had a loss. Catherine Aren says, hi. What's up, Catherine? Yeah, Katie, what are you referring to there? Catherine Aren waved hi. What's up, man? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for pulling up. My name is Devin, by the way. I hope you're having a wonderful day. He gets it from his mom. That's so sweet. Matter can neither be created nor destroyed. Not only, I think it's energy, bruh. I mean, matter is energy, but I think it's that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. You know? Like, it's already, that's kind of the idea of abundance. It's all already out there. It's all just a matter of the energetic configuration of where the energy is at. You know what I mean? Where if you're negative, that means all of the energy of negativity is like pooled within your body, and the energy of positivity is elsewhere. But the positivity is already there. It's not like you create it. So all your moods and thoughts and ideas and goals and all that stuff, it's not like you're creating stuff. You're just sort of configuring the energy that's already there in a way that reflects through you. Does that make sense? Manifesting by transferring energies. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro, why someone has born in his specific family? Is there a relation between their souls in a higher dimension? I absolutely believe in that. 100%. Not only in family, but like in friendships and romantic unions. You know? Like, the spiritual witch here, that's my mom. That's my mom. And she's here. If her being here in this live stream doesn't speak to the question you're asking right now, I don't know what does. The fact that my mom is here in this live stream and we share such a sacred and profound and spiritual connection that completely transcends mother and childness. You know, we're friends, we're homies, we're soul friends. We know each other beyond just being mother and child, you know what I'm saying? And I absolutely believe that souls can come into the same family to continue to do work together, because what they need to do to continue to awaken in this birth involves the presence of the other one. They're going to catalyze things for each other and sort of lead each other along, you know? Fyra says, can you talk about how the ego could be positive? Well, the ego is trying to keep you alive. If it wasn't for the ego, you would have no inherent desire to stay alive. The ego is the thing that sort of localizes consciousness in your body. Even just saying your body, your body, the one that proclaims this is my body, that's the ego. That's the ego. And so the ego isn't just this negative thing that's impeding on your spiritual awakening. The ego is functional. It's sort of like when you buy a computer, the computer already has within it certain files and operating systems that allow the computer to even be a computer. You know, the desktop and the screens and the windows and the apps, all that just default stuff There's stuff on the computer that allows that to even function in that way. And that's kind of what the ego is. The ego is like a downloaded operating system in our spiritual bodies that allows us to say, I am this, I am that, I want to go and do this, I'm going to go and do that. You know? As Terence McKenna said, the ego helps me put food in my mouth instead of your mouth. The ego differentiates, it individuates, which isn't necessarily negative. You know what I mean? But what's negative is when the ego because the ego wants to survive. The way I've often heard it said is the ego wants to survive. It doesn't want to thrive. Your higher self is here to thrive. But your ego just wants to get by, bruh. Your ego just wants to survive. And that's where the negativity comes in, is when the ego begins to start trying to survive by accumulating all the pleasure, accumulating all the status, doing nasty, toxic things to make itself feel good, trying to look cool, trying to be the best, trying to be better than, trying to be smarter than, funnier than, prettier than, cooler than, more famous than. You see, more spiritual than. The ego becomes dysfunctional when there's a toxicity of the ego, meaning too much. You know, in botany, deficiency is not enough and toxicity is too much. And we want to be right in the middle. We don't want to be deficient in ego because then we won't have any responsibility in a way. But we don't want too much ego. We don't want a toxicity of ego, because when you have the toxicity of ego, you're more focused on your image and how you're coming off, and if people like you, and accumulating power and wealth and greed and all that kind of stuff, all that superficial stuff that we know the ego for. You know, so the ego isn't inherently bad. You see what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. But when there's too much ego, it can very quickly get out of balance, which results in negative action and consequences. Alright, I'm down at the bottom of the chat. Oh my gosh, Uma has pulled up. What's up, sweetheart? How are you? Have you ever took DMT? Yeah, I've taken DMT a lot. Probably somewhere around like 30 or 40 times. We are all here to walk each other home. Exactly. I really couldn't say it better myself, man. That's what this is, you know? Have a good day, says Katie. Thank you so much. But losing the physical body of loved one is still too much to handle. I mean, why do we have to deal with all this attachment and then get detached forcefully through this death stuff? Well, it's a teaching, man. It's a teaching. Life is flow. Life is change. It comes and it goes. You know how you're not in the same happy, excited, upbeat mood you were yesterday or a week ago, and you're in a different mood now? And also notice how what you were devastated about 2 years ago, you're probably not as devastated about now. This life is liquid, fluid, moving. It's flow. It's change. Things come and things go. We don't know why it's like that, but the fact is that that's the way it is. You know? And when you ask a question like that, Shachi, what you're saying is, God, why did you make life and reality like this? I would have done it differently. That's really what we're saying here. But we are just a microcosm. We're just a fragment of the body of God. We don't know why things are the way they are. But see, loss teaches you about love. Loss teaches you about being able to not take the moment for granted and not take your relationships and your moments with people for granted. You know? And it sucks that they have to leave, but it teaches us in a profound way. I've often said how God is willing to teach us in a way that we wouldn't be willing to teach each other, because God knows how strong you are. And I say God, but you can call it whatever you want. God, spirit, higher self, whatever, you know? Hey, Sonia, you pulled up. What's up, bro? Shachi said, what is DMT? DMT stands for dimethyltryptamine. It's a psychedelic drug. Hi Thing says, who am I? That's a question for you to answer, my friend. So sweet. But yeah, still you want to switch to turn off the emotional switch. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling of it being too much and too intense, you know, but you can handle it. When you think you can't handle it, if you don't do anything, you're going to come out the other end realizing that you can handle it, you know? A gateway to source showing the micros, the macros, the micro is to macro. What's good, buddy? Josh, what's up, man? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you, man. Yes, we don't. What are you saying there? Sonia's actually my third mom. Sonia, you were just live, bro. I saw you like playing video games or something. Some stuff got set up here. Ego is double-edged sword. Precisely, Abdallah. Precisely. Oh, Circle of Life said, you're a little off-center. You need to eat some mushrooms, have a sweat lodge ceremony, and realign your atoms. I think you're overthinking it. Ego, in a way, you prefer your mental health over anything else. I think I see what you're saying there, Dahlia. Yo, Astro. Shit, I didn't even see you, bruh. Catherine says, I'm going to sub to you. You're so smart. Thank you, Catherine. Astro, if you're still here, what's good, man? I missed her live stream. Yeah, I don't know how long you were live streaming, Sonia. Yeah, I nearly fell asleep. I was just trying exposure therapy. What do you mean? As in exposure therapy like on YouTube? Dude, Sonia, you're fucking like blowing up out of nowhere, bruh. Said I can't write your name. What? What do you mean? I'm on the way to urgent care for an appointment just to get a burn injury checked on and rewrapped. Holy shit, bro. How did you burn yourself? Love equals God. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to pin that shit. That's good. How's the lighting, by the way? Does everything look good? Hello, Sequin. How are you? She's getting famous. Hey, Uma, need to know you better, too, now that I am a part of this. Spinning fire point. No way, bro. Go figure. What happened? Did it, like, fall on you? That's fucking... I hope you're all right, man. I hope it's not that bad. I was doing behind the back weaves at the Full Moon Fire Jam and got tangled up. Oh, my God, bro. And that shit keeps burning, too. Your aura looks great. If you're referring to me, Squirrel, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You always got good vibes, man. You always got good vibes. Doing just good, Uma. I don't know if I am typing it right. It's 1M, Shachi. 1M. It's so funny that you got all those Japanese characters as your name, Uma, and somehow everybody knows your name. It went into a hyperloop, and I tried pulling into an orbital to control it, and it was so hot, and Farrah saved me with a damn towel, but it took a couple tries to snuff out the flame. That's crazy, bro. I've never messed with that. I've played with like the balls that light up like different colors. I've played with that shit before, but not the actual fire poi. Today is the new moon. Dude, why do I feel like most of my Thursday live streams are like on some sort of day? Hold on, I'm gonna turn this light up. I feel like it's getting a little darker. I'm feeling it, Spiritual Witch. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today too. Sonia, are you feeling good? You're good, Sequin. Uma, how you doing over there? Damp towel. Just got some RS11 Rainbow Sherbet number 11. Does that have rainbow belts in it? Do you know the what the hell is it called? The lineage on that? I'm good. Well, I love to hear that, sweetheart. For real. I'm glad you're good. Not really. What did I say, Sonia? What did I ask? Sonia, it's good stuff. That's so dope. Dude, I got like moon water and eclipse water all in one over there. I love you, Uma. It felt like a saw trap. It was terrifying, but I never got scared because I was so focused on escaping. But other people got scared and I could feel their fear. It was trippy. I owe them a better show. Hey, don't beat yourself up, bruh. Don't beat yourself up. You know what they say, the master has failed more times than the student has even tried. Uma, I attend live sessions on Zoom. We can totally meet there. Uma, are you not able to get Zoom? Is that what it is? It's the belts and the sunset cross. I know rainbow belts. I've worked with that. I don't know if you know Squirrel Sniper, but I'm a hash maker. That's what I do for work. And rainbow belts is so good, bro. Does it have that Skittles vibe to it? So, hi, baby. Hey, that's an amazing quote. I needed to hear. Thank you, Shaman. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Unfortunately, I'm not using Zoom. I'm sorry. Yeah, Squirrel Sniper, what are you saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's got the Skittles in there. What's the kitty's name? Her name is Collie. This girl right here, that's my Collie girl. We can meet here, Uma. Yeah, exactly. She might even be on one of my streams one day, bro. Meow meow, love the cat. Yeah, I got cats all over the place, bro. It's fine someday. That's so sweet. I'm usually indica, but I'm trying a few hybrids. Dude, I don't even smoke anymore. I stopped smoking back in 2021. You look ginger. Yeah, it's the sunlight coming through, bro. And I'm kind of ginger, I guess. That plant is taking over. Dude, I fucking love this thing. Look at that thing. The leaves have already like all turned towards the window. I love it. He is the mommy, the collie. Yep. You are. Don't, mama. Don't. I'm not a ginger, bruh. So wild. Love it. Sonia was the one that told me to embrace my red hair and don't be ashamed of it. Nah, look at that shit. We can't lie. Come on. It's golden hour, bro. It's adding to it. Yeah, it is aesthetic. It's golden hour. I am. Nothing wrong with it. Whoop. Yeah. 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 Yo, how do you not use cannabis though? Why similar to Graham Hancock? Perhaps. I couldn't imagine. I find it to be the holy sacrament, and only reason I use other substances to get closer to ganja. Well, the reason I stopped using it, Ross, was I used it for years, bro. Like, I used it for like 9 years straight. I was a stoner. And then back in 2021, I took a 3-day break, and I'd never taken a break. And, yeah, dude, I took a 3-day break. I traveled somewhere where cannabis wasn't legal. So I was like, oh, whatever, I just won't smoke for 3 days. And when I got home, I loaded up my bong, and I was like, yeah, I was like so excited to get back to it. And I took a bong rip, and I proceeded to get so high that it blew my mind. I'd never gotten that kind of high before. I'd been high, but I'd never gotten that high. And I like had a panic attack essentially, you know? And it got to the point where I was like, dude, like, this is fucking too much. And I woke up the next day and I was like, all right, I'm gonna smoke again. And if I get as high as I did last night, I can't do this anymore. So I smoked again and I got that high again. So it just naturally went away. It naturally, the use of cannabis just naturally kind of fell away, you know, because I would just get so high that I didn't enjoy it anymore, you know. Since when having ginger hair was something to be ashamed of? Hey, I didn't make it up, bruh. I didn't make it up. Like, there's a whole ass meme that, like, gingers don't have souls, bro. Mine's as white as Dumbledore's. Are you really? I didn't think you were that old, Squirrel Sniper. Every ginger gets bullied or talked shit about for God knows what reason. It was horrible. That's crazy. Even where you live, Sonia? Yeah, ginger hair, some people just want to have that hair color. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, that makes sense. Have you ever seen the Major Lazer cartoons about the ganja weed man superhero? No, I haven't. I've never heard of that. Exactly, same reason I stopped. Wait, same reason you... Oh. Same reason you stopped smoking weed? I was going gray at primary school. God damn, bruh. Women color their hair with henna to make it ginger. Really? They color it with henna? Dude, you know what I have seen, Uma? I've seen, like, it's this tribe, or maybe multiple tribes in Africa, where these women will put, like, this, like, paste, this, like, red or orange paste on their hair. And, like, they'll put it on, like, their dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? And it makes their hair, like, all thick. And it looks like clay. You know? I have seen that before. That's trippy. They say using cannabis reveals you to yourself. I hope one day to partake in a small, sensible amount of cannabis with you for a kind and gentle high, perhaps. Well, you know what, Ross? I occasionally will use cannabis. And, like, very occasionally. Every once in a great moon, I'll take a tiny hit and I'll experience that high. And not only will I realize why I don't do it all the time, but I'll have a very powerful and profound experience. It's so beautiful, and I get in this flow state. And, like, if I was high right now, I wouldn't be able to be doing this live. I'd be looking at all your comments like, what the fuck is going on right now? What am I doing live on YouTube? What the fuck is all this? You know, I got my camera pointed at me. What am I doing? You know, like, when I get high, everything just kind of dissolves. You know, when I smoke weed, at least. And it's a beautiful experience. I kind of lose the ego in the way that I'm used to being in it, you know? And it gives me anxiety, and it's kind of freaky, but it's also like a roller coaster of a ride. You can ask my mom the way I respond to it now. Henna for the hair, not for the skin, yeah. Devin, do we need to admit consciousness or just let it go easy? What do you mean by that, Abdallah? Expand on that question. It is common in India too. What, the henna in the hair? More proof that beauty is subjective. Oh yeah, beauty and subjective are the same word, bruh. I've smoked the reefer every day for 40 years. Holy shit. Reminds me of my dad. Yeah, that's awesome. Beautiful stuff. In fact, I'm smoking one right now. That's a good way to use her for real. That's sensible for self. What do you mean? Oh my god, I want to get high, but I have nothing. Shachi, do you smoke? I've never asked you that. Good job, Squirrel Sniper. Keep it up. Yeah, henna in hair and on hands, yeah. I love Indian henna, so red. Dude, I've never done henna before. I've never done henna. My little sister did it, and, like, years ago, it was, like, really popular when I was in school. But I never tried it. I got fucking henna that just doesn't go away. The way you use once in a while. Yeah, dude, that's kind of the way to use substances, is in moderation, man. You know? Devin, for you know what property tobacco has? What do you mean? I have a very interesting relationship with tobacco. I want to get some henna tats before I get ready. Real ones. I think you might have meant real ones. But I have my first real tattoo now. What is it? What's your real tattoo? And what do you want to get? What's the tattoo you want to get? I got it at Heaven on Earth Festival. It's cute. It's a cute little smile, and now I want more. You want to know the tattoo I want, bro? So I'm a Pisces. That's my Zodiac. And the Pisces is the two fish chasing each other, like swirling into each other. And I want to get a tattoo of yin yang, the yin yang symbol. But the white and the black parts are the the fish of the Pisces swirling into each other. That'd be fucking sick. Henna are just like tattoos that go away. Yes. Yeah. Dude, this shit did fade a little bit. Like, look, you see this finger there? See? Funny enough, only these fingers are what faded. Everything else is like really still there. I love the look of all the writing. Sounds awesome. What? What sounds awesome? Oh, the tattoo? Yeah, it gets even darker than that, and you know it is a popular saying, the darker the color on the hand, the more your lover loves you. What? The darker the henna is? I don't believe in that, but whatever. Tattoos fade. Oh, hell yeah, tattoos fade. They, like, when you first get a tattoo, Uma, it'll be very, like, intense and vibrant and high contrast. And then it literally looked like I drew on my fingers with a black marker. That's how intense it was. And then it will kind of fade away. And, like, if you look up online, like, tattoos fading, yeah, they kind of lose their color. They go from, like, a vibrant black to, like, a sort of pale black blue kind of color. Like, yeah, they're still black, but they're, like, not as intense anymore. My hand ones are fading. What kind of tattoos do you have, Sonia? Yeah, and also hand tattoos will fade relatively quicker, too, because you're, like, using your hand so much. No need to laser blast them away if you want to get rid of them. Well, they won't go away fully. Yeah, I've seen them before, yeah. I mean the old battle between id, ego, and superego, as the unconscious drives much of our behaviors, often in ways we don't realize. So what exactly was your question there? You're referring to Freudian psychology, which I don't know a great deal about. My zodiac is Scorpio, but I'm not that dark. Uma, I'm pretty sure you're a Scorpio too, bruh. Now I understand why tattoos in cartoons are blue instead of black. Are they? Do they make them that color? X-Files logo, Metallica symbol, a dinosaur. No shit, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting tattoos soon. Like, I kind of want to, I don't know where I want the koi fish. I kind of want it like right here, or maybe like right here or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it right on my fucking forehead. Great, yes. $11.11. I got 11 viewers and 11 likes. Yes, I am. What did I say again, Uma? Oh, Scorpio, yeah. Scorpio is such a deep sign. Mama, tell Uma about Scorpio. Show me your arms tattoos later. I have worn out my tattoo gun. Oh shit, you did it yourself. Scorpio's auntie. Sonia, you're a fucking Scorpio too, bro. We got Shachi, Sonia, and Uma here. Fucking Scorpio triplets. That's funny, man. I'm a Pisces man, which means I'll fucking go super deep and really emotional and really deep and really fucking introspective. And then I'll come up all of a sudden, I'll be very extroverted and expressive and passionate, you know? And it's a fucking oscillating effect. Sequin Death, if you really want to know, it's not your birthday zodiac, but your conception date. When that magic spark orgasm happens, zodiac. Really? That's interesting. So 9 months prior to your birth, or relatively 9 months prior, you'll go super deep where? Don't even, bro. Into my heart and mind, Uma. That's where. Scorpio can be extremely reserved in revealing their heart. That's interesting. Until they trust you. Mm-hmm. Cancer are emotional and deep too, but more introverted, it seems. My little brothers are Cancer. That's their zodiac sign. Uma. I know, that's what I'm saying, bruh. Should I see myself out? I always likened myself as a Scorpio being a cat. I feel that, dude. Cats are so zen, bro. Cats are so, like, just relaxed and chill. You know what I mean? Very in the moment. What? She's referring to your comment above, Uma. You're getting yourself into trouble, bro. She's joking, by the way. Sonia, do you have any pets? I've never asked you that. I asked, where are you going without me? That's not what you said. Well, that's not, if that's what you meant, that's not what the question seemed like. Nah, dude, like, you'll notice it with me, Uma. You'll notice it with me. I'll be very expressive, passionate, talking your ear off, you know, going off, you know, just expression. And then I'll be reserved, quiet, introspective, inside myself, you know? And I can't hide it either, bruh. I can't play pretend when it comes to that stuff. 9 months before my birthday, the knife. Yeah, dude, yeah, that's Uma's favorite thing right there. That's Uma's thing right there. When I start acting up, when anybody starts acting up, she goes and she gets the fucking knife. That's something she said to me, is that's it. I'll get the fucking knife. I've had enough of your shit, she says. You guys want to see a beautiful sight? What's up, honey? That's it. I'll get the fucking knife. I love shoving that knife in cakes. And my heart, bruh. Is that Leela? Nope, that's actually Arabella. That's the mom. Leela is up here. You see him up there? Up on the crow's nest? Didn't want to say that out loud, but you did. No, it's pretty, that's public knowledge. Oh, and here's my collie girl. Here's my collie girl. What's up, babe? Where's Yang? Yang's hiding. Yang is hiding in the closet right now. Lots of love to you, Umaima. Cuts the mustard. Who the fuck came up with that phrase, cuts the mustard? I love Carly girl, she's so sweet. She's shedding like crazy too. Oh, sorry, Carly. Holy shit. How are you guys feeling? I don't even know what it means. It means like it's not good enough. You know, it doesn't even cut the mustard. Your cats are so happy. I know, I love my cats so much, bro. They're literally my kids. Those are my only kids, is my cats. Anyone else anxious? Group discussion time. Shall I use a sword instead? No, dude, you got enough, bruh. You got enough with that fucking knife. You gotta go put the knife down. Anyone else anxious? I experienced a lot of anxiety the other day, Sonia. Yep, for no reason. Generalized anxiety. Anxiety with no reason, no purpose, no point. Or at least none that I could come up with. You know, right now I'm feeling pretty chill. Shachi, are you anxious as fuck right now? Let's get some A's in the chat for all the people that are anxious. 4, 7, 8 breath. What Squirrel's saying is breathing in for 4 seconds. Let's do a 4, 7, 8, okay? Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 7. Breathe out for 8, okay? Let's do it together real quick. Breathing in. Hold. And breathe out. One more. In. Hold. Out for 8. Breathing in a group. It's beautiful, Uma. It really is so beautiful. Thank you for that. Yeah, exactly, bro. Don't you feel the natural, the sort of natural high and natural equilibrium? I just passed out a little bit. Yeah, breathwork is crazy, bro. Breathwork will get ya. Oh no, Levazoid's saying clown, 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 clown. He's already probably gone and I'll never see him again. Not anxious, but deep in thought today. I've had a pretty chill day today. That's so funny, dude. My mom has a fucking seizure doing this damn fucking 7-4-7-8 breath work. Squirrel sniper. Balance reset. Nah, that was good, man. Breath work is fire. This water is fire. No, for real though. Just taking a deep breath, bro. You laughing at your mama and me here waiting for her to keep replying. I know, right? Imagine she just disappeared. Fuck. I also do a 8, 12, 16. That's pretty... You gotta build up to that one, I'd imagine. A little bit, right? Did you actually, mama? Did you get like lightheaded? I feel like I'm dying. Why? Why, Uma? You just come into the chat out of nowhere with that. My body, not me. That's an interesting statement right there. Why? What you feeling, honey? But that's not for the beginner. No, it's not. You gotta build up to that shit. Dude, you guys ever heard of the Wim Hof method? Breathing method? Holotropic breath work? Are you a diver, Squirrel Sniper? Yeah. Dude, yeah, Sonia, what I'm referring to is like the holotropic breath work for divers. I've held my breath for 5 minutes, bro, doing that shit. Solip? What is that, Uma? Solip? It looks like eclipse misspelled. How do you write sleepy? Ah, there you go. You got it. Wait, so you're so fucking sleepy that you feel like you're dying right now? Girl, you gotta start fucking doing something. Jeebus, you're insane. Dude, it was crazy. So what you do is you basically... Don't do this, by the way. But, oh yeah, what did you say up here? Even more anxious worrying about people. Don't do this breathing method, by the way. But you basically breathe in really deep and out shallowly. And then in really deep and then out shallowly. You go... And you do that 30 times. And then on the 30th one, you hold it. You hold it as long as you can. Even just doing that has me like, whoa, dude. It's crazy. Today was a tiring day. How do you spell sleepy, though? That's how you spell it right there. You spelled it right. Dude, your friend bailing on you. I thought that was so funny, Uma, how even after she showed up, you're like, no, I'm fucking good. Too late, bro. You don't make me wait like that. Emotionally tiring. Why? Because of that. Oh my god, yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. Slay Collins says hi. What's good, Slay Collins? How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. My name is Devin. I hope you're doing well, bro. Sonya just out for the count, dude. No, for real though, breathwork is some powerful stuff. Very powerful. Like it'll literally put you in an altered state of consciousness. Wait, do I recognize you? No, I thought I recognized you for a second. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm very good, man. I'm very good. I'm doing my old Thursday night live streams where every Thursday I go live and hang out with the homies and meet new people like you. But yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Thursdays are the weekend for me. So I got the next 3 days off, so I'm chilling, bro. Feeling good. I feel like I am on the verge of something good, but I had an emotionally exhausting day. I don't have anyone here to rely on with my mental state, which sucks too. That is a shit feeling, Sonia. I know that feeling. Yeah, you're not the only one that's had an emotionally exhausting day, Sonia. Which is interesting, you know? Makes you, and like, you know, my mom talking about how it's a new moon today. You know, it makes you wonder how much of an effect that has on us. Where Sonia, you had the day you did, and it was emotionally exhausting. Uma, you had an emotionally tiring day. You know, anybody else here in the chat has had an emotionally tiring day. What if the reason it was emotionally tiring was because of, like, let's just say, for example, the new moon? But the way that it played out for you individually made it seem like my day was emotionally tired because of X, Y, and Z. But everybody else, or so many other people, are experiencing that very same state, but it played itself out in an individualized way. It's kind of like a collective mood that each of us experiences in our own unique way. You know? We take breathing for granted. Yeah, that's facts, bro. Anytime I'm like taking a break at work or taking the trash out or just going for a walk to grab something, I'll start breathing, man. I'll start doing like mindful deep breathing, and it's very nice, very relaxing. I understand that for sure. Reach out anytime. That's so sweet. Our impermanence has been very thought-provoking for me today. Why? Why were you thinking of impermanence, Mama? Mentally exhausted, says Abdallah. Yeah. I know that feeling, bro. And see, it gets to the point where, like, when you're that mentally and emotionally drained, to try and get out of it only makes it worse. So the best thing that you can do when you're mentally exhausted or emotionally exhausted is to just let go. Take some space if you need it, you know? Don't try to get out of it. Don't try to force your way out of it, you know what I'm saying? Just let go. Stop trying. That's why you're so exhausted. I don't know, just a lot of death around us lately. Why? What else? Yeah, what else are you referring to? Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan died. Death is not the end, and no one has ever truly gone. I agree. Sonia, do you think we reunite with those who die when we die? It's going to happen, the spiritual witch, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Yeah, I do too. What if we come back and meet in a different form here in this life, you know? Yeah, death is wild, man. Death is wild. Devin, do you watch Dark series? I'm afraid I don't know what that is, Abdullah. The Dark series. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oh, that's not even on, by the way. Shit. We have hit a frequency like no other human before us. What do you mean, like collectively as a humanity? The German series. Yeah, I've never heard of that, Abdullah. Tell me about it. What is it? The user Max says, yesh, 5G. What's up, dude? Is that the frequency you think Squirrel Sniper's talking about? I don't fear death necessarily, but I can't grasp a detachment while having such beautiful children. It's weird and hard to explain. I feel you. It seems like something you're moving through right now, Mama. Like an awakening, a coming to the awareness. It's a transition. You know what I mean? And who says you're supposed to, like, what do you feel like you're supposed to be detached from? You know? I get it, says Sonia. That's sweet. Hit the like button. Thank you, Josh. Shashi says, I had this weird experience. My dead neighbor was discussing about heart issues with my dad in my dream. I didn't even remember that my neighbor was dead, and after a few days, my dad actually suffered from heart attack. Holy shit. Did he pass away, Shachi? If we have been around for time, then our time comes to a point where the awareness is too much to ignore this time around. I gotta read that again. If we have been around for time, then our time comes to a point where the awareness is too much to ignore this time around. Got you, bro. Yeah, I like that. That's deep. Even if it's just one little instance, you know? That's so beautiful, bro. We slowly awaken. That's how I've kind of felt my whole life, man. Is like a sense of awareness, a sense of presence, of being here. You know, and starting to wonder, why the hell is everybody around me acting like zombies, acting like they're not, why do they call me weird? What am I doing different? You know what I mean? This sense of lucidity, you know? Of being here, like, holy shit, I'm here. And we all have it, but not all of us can grasp it. If I think about a friend, they're most likely having my name pop in their head. You think so? Do you think it's that predictable? It just feels like loved ones definitely gives you signal or something, or superstition, I don't know. I've been having some pretty far out dreams recently about my grandfather passing away. Like ugly shit. I test it with my childhood friends by saying their name out loud multiple times. Usually I get a message without messaging them. Happens when I say it, not think it. Not always, but usually. That's very interesting. I've heard of that too, by the way. And meeting to and your energy conforms my resonate vibration. I had a hard time understanding that. And meeting to and your energy conforms my resonate vibration. Yeah. I don't know which word is supposed to be you. 11:11 again, man. That's cool. There is an immense fear regarding leaving your children by you dying. It is almost beyond words. There's so much light and love and joy in this world. An anchor and a grounding presence. Dude, my mom can probably relate so deeply to that. If I can even relate to that, I can only imagine how my mom feels reading that. That's so beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wow. And it's such a human fear to think that you're leaving them. My daughter's mother kept her away from me for 3 years, and I know I feel when she's safe and when she's not. It's weird, unexplainable, comforting and discomforting. She, at 6, came into my work and we just stared at each other. Next thing, she's running to my arms. Wow. That's very sweet, man. My mom, by the way, is the spiritual witch, Mac. That's my mom here in the chat. And she talks about how she has a bubble around all of us. She has 5 kids. I'm one of them. And she has this bubble and she can feel our vibe. You know? Knew me without seeing me from 3 to 6. Wow. Yeah, that's very fascinating. There is such a guilt even with the thought, but you focus on the joy. Focus on your teachings and love. When your time comes, you will rest, not be gone, until their time comes to reunite. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's so beautiful. And isn't it interesting how you feel guilt for something that's inherent in reality? I can feel all of my children at a distance. That's so beautiful. Hey, dude, says Paul Allison. What's up, Paul? Hey, man. What's up, Paul? The life. Good evening, Devin. What's up, Syria? How are you? Very good to see you again, my friend. After a baby is born, a part of their DNA remains in... Bruh. What? Dude, Sonia, my mom sent me that shit today. Did you guys fucking share the same thing? There's no way. When I was tripping one time, I went to space with a being that united my grandparents. Yeah, you see that, mama? Isn't that fucking crazy? Sonia, my mom sent me a picture talking about exactly what you just said. That's fucking far out. That's synchronicity, man. That's really cool. When I was tripping one time, I went to space with a being that united my grandparents, my direct sampling, my own children. What the hell is that? Spit for its. And when united, came back down to earth. I didn't fully understand that, but it's beautiful. Pro says, hello. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. I'm going to cry. That is so sweet. I don't doubt that at all. I am here right with you. Wow. Sonny, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. You have beautiful energy. Lisp. Lisp, says Paul. Look at what we're all talking about, and that's what Paul has to offer to this situation. Like the weight of our family, all in spirit form, gave us the weight to be reincarnated. Dude. That's far out. Like the weight of your family brought you back down to earth. Bruh. Lisp, Paul. There she is. There's sweet Uma. I was wondering where you were. Get after him, Uma. Alamin Bello says, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. Very good. How are you? I could not stop laughing. I got wasted Thursday morning. The sun set. What are you doing getting wasted on a Thursday morning, bro? I'm just hiding in the shadows. Yeah, I can see it too, just lingering off in the distance. Am good. Hell yeah, Alamin. Or Alamin, I don't know how you say that. Well, the child's DNA comes from the parents, doesn't it? Well, no, I mean the child creates a third DNA. That isn't the parents that isn't the dad's or the mom's. It's a new genetic information. Right? You'd imagine. The mom and the dad come together as the egg and the sperm, and that creates the child, which has its own DNA that the mom or the dad doesn't have in and of itself. Only that child has it. Some of us like to lurk. Oh shit, power off your hiding, bro. Is Paul being friendly or should I use my powers? Paul, I don't know. We're talking about God and death and spirit and unity, and he just came in talking about my list. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Power up. Alaman says, can you sing? Yes, but not for you, my friend. Oh, you're spamming it too. Be careful. Yo. Uma, it might be one more comment from Paul and you can kick him, depending on what it is, okay? A better genetic info cause takes the best of both. He only sings for me. Yes, Uma is the only girl in this universe that I will sing for. Uma, you haven't? No, you've heard me. Oh. That shit was so funny, bro. Spamming you with that shit in Sedona. I've heard you. Paul, come on. What you feel or believe. Not Lisp. Yeah, right, dude? Right? Do I really have a lisp, guys? You guys can be honest. S. Okay, so you're supposed to say it. I say it. Say, oh, come on, Paul. Come on, bruh. I got better things to do, bruh. Come on. Come on. Devin, don't you have a permanent retainer? Dude, I do. Holy shit, I totally do. S. Yeah, I do. I have a fucking yes. And you're making me wonder if that's why I have it now. You pronounce Shay which whatever. What? Yeah, but who gives a fuck? Yeah, right? I have a lisp too. It's just part of me. Lisp gang. Lisp gang. Yo, you the wizard. The double thes in that message is what makes it. Your teeth are too perfect to pronounce S. People with fucking perfect. Weirdest gang, yeah. It makes you you. Thanks, bro. Thanks. That's so funny, man. S. At least you ain't a dink. Yeah, dude. I have a list, but at least I'm not a dink, bro. No, dude, like when I practice the pronunciation, S, I can see that's how you say it. But I kind of roll it through my tongue, you know? What's a dink? I prefer doink. Dink is like just a dick. It's like, at least I'm not a jerk or a dick, you know? Mainer. Wait. User Mac, are you a Mainer, bro? Are you from Maine? My S is with an Irish accent, not hope. A sink is one who points out nonsense stuff. I missed the person I was 2 seconds ago. Why, bro? There ain't nothing wrong with knowing that. Hello again, says Slay Collins. What's up, man? Oop, dink, not sink. Cheers from Ontario. Yo! Dirt Digger Dan. What's up, Dirt Digger Dan? How you doing, man? Yo, User Mac, you're in Maine, bro? Where do you live in Maine? I mean, maybe you don't want to answer that. I'm in Maine, so that's pretty funny. We're chilling in the same state right now, bro. China. Oh, for real? I can pronounce all the sounds except that R y'all Americans use. Like fucking you saying literally. We are typing too fast, spiritual witch, to spell check. You look familiar. Where do you wear it? Really? Where do you think we've crossed paths? Literally. Umami, you sound adorable all the time. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Anytime I say that to her, she's like, what the fuck does that mean? Who's Ollie? Yeah, I can hear that in your sweet ass voice. Who the fuck's Ollie? Dude, I gotta pee so bad right now. Just saying. Sometimes she says shit. She'll say shit that's like fucking like so fucking adorable, bro. She is a Scorpio for sure. Why? What makes you say that? Name, Devin, job, I have to pee. Yup. Do you remember me like an hour ago? Yeah, I do. Can you make me mod? Fuck no, bro. That's the first time I've ever seen you. That's the first thing you've ever said to me, dude. Used to work Cubbies, Augusta, third shift. P. Yep. Why does that show up when you write P like that? That's not how you spell P. Wait, Malcolm is my name. What's your last name? What's your last name, boy? Wow, let's get some P's in the chat. I got a P. I be in here, but I don't talk. Nah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't believe it. Let's get some P's in the chat, guys. Yeah. Spam the P. Spam the P. All right. You guys, I don't want to see anything in the chat except for P's. I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back. I don't see no P's, boy. Yeah, let's go, let's go. We'll be peeing while you're peeing. Let's go. Look at all the P's, dude. Not on my live Facebook. Oh, shit. Look at that. Let's go. Good evening, homies. What's up, henloping waterfowl? How you doing, man? Don't forget to wash your hands. Yeah, I did, boy. I did. Pee God. Poop. Alright. Human says, hi, I'm a Nigerian prince. I went to Kenya over the weekend and lost my wallet. Can you send a cool $500 so I can get a cab home? I'll send you a Bitcoin once I'm home. Said in a thick African accent. Did you wash your hands? Yes, I did, Paul. Yes, I did, Paul. You say pee-pee. How do you feel getting peed at in the chat? It's better than being peed on. How many Malcolms you know in Maine, though? I know one Malcolm. Henlopin. Get out of here, human. Dude, that shit was funny, Uma. You gotta admit. The ending part said in a thick... Wait. Hold on. Oh my god, Uma, you could absolutely get after this guy. Hold on, where was his comment? Oh! It got retracted. Whatever, moderator. Hey, she'll kick your ass out, bro. I don't even gotta touch my screen, and you will be gone, bro. Oh, shit. She's doing work, bro. Oh, shit. Look at that. Look at that. 86,000 seconds. He's banned for 86,000 seconds. Umaima the goat. She is the goat, bruh. That's so funny. That's fucking hilarious, bro. You make me mod. Jones, be careful. Be careful, Jones. You'll get banned too. The power in the right hands, yeah. What? What are you whatting over there, mama? Jones is demanding to be mod. That's carries. Uma doesn't fuck around, bro. Does the Malcolm you know last name rhyme with Freeman? No. Nope. Do I actually look familiar to you, bro? Hit me up on Instagram. Maybe I know you. I can help. 86,000 seconds. Yeah, dude, I saw it. I can help. Yeah, I do not need another moderator. Uma's got this shit under control, bro. Then it isn't me. Yeah, we probably don't know each other. It'd be funny to run into you, though, bro. 86,000 seconds. Yeah, that was funny. Jones needs a hug. Jones probably needs a hug. You look familiar for fact, but I don't have Insta. Like I said, even Facebook doesn't have my real last name. No shit, man. You stay hidden. Group hug, yes. Yes, big old group hug. Oh, no. 86,000 seconds was the maximum. Yo, Uma, somebody go do the math real quick of how long 86,000 seconds is in, like, hours. Group wank off, Paul. Hey, Uma, why is Paul still here, bruh? You're gonna get the button, man. She gonna start kicking people left and right. Yeah. She's doing work, man. Cause I'm God. Sorry, there's no hugs. We're not in physical proximity. Hey, no, energetic hugs, bro. Energetic hugs all day. When I got blasted with customers adding me on Facebook, I was like, nah. Let's learn about Paul. Yeah. Tell us about yourself, Paul. Give us a rundown of who Paul Allison is. Energy, bro. Facts. Energetic hug. Yeah, I need one. You probably do, man. It probably feels so good. Let's all energetically give Jones a hug right now. A big ol' fucking hug. Just for Jones. Let's do it, man. Paul the wine guy. Hey, yo, there's Yang. What's up, baby? You believe God? Absolutely. 100,000%. Kakatham pepper. I'm sorry about the pronunciation of your name. I would rather hug Umaima and Mama. You're always hugging them. Yay. Jones, you get a hug. Then he don't believe he knows. Yeah, right. That is how I would respond to that. That's so sweet, bro. I came back. What's up, Slay Collins? How you doing, man? Sounds like you know. Personally, I know God. I don't believe in God. I know it. I need a hug too. You want a hug? Everybody send energetic hugs and love to Sequin Death here in the chat. Give her some love. I one day believed, then I know. It's so sweet. Squeeze, yes. Giving all the love, bro. I love it. I love it. You guys are great. I'm the great Cornholio. Oh, no. Dog water comment, bro. Of course, Shachi. Of course. Uma, you're just doing work in the shadows, bro. Let's go. Nice of the trolls to dude, it is. It's like salt and pepper, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? It adds a little spice, a little zest. We love the trolls. We really do, bro. It's fun. Like, we're just fucking off right now, man. Nice of the trolls. Josh the vegan with the love. How old are you, mate? I got a question for you, Paul. Why do you write everything in caps, dog? You can turn that off, you know. Like the coyote in the woods. Facts make things wild. What do you mean? Mate is 108. Yeah, he is 78. No, I'm 37, bro. I'm 37. What about it? 86,000 times 368 equals... Wait. 331 million. No, wait. What is that? 000. 31,390,000 seconds. Paul, are you angry? Paul's got something going on. He's timed out for a year. Oh my god, dude. That's wicked, Uma. You don't fuck around, bruh. Pauly Shore needs hugs. It's just short of a year. Yo, you turned your caps off, bro. GG. GG's, dog. You want to see a cute-ass cat toy? Lack of hugs makes a dink. Yeah, dude. That's an easy way to put it. You see that? This is why I love my cats so much. They're cute as fuck. I'd time him out every day for a whole year. God damn, bruh. Don't mess with her, man. Yeah, nobody fucks with Uma. I'm ready for fall, man. Tired of the heat. Really, bruh? You're already ready for a fucking the cold darkness of winter? We're just getting started, man. What happened to that toy? It's been catified. Isn't that cute? That terrifies me. I don't know if I could play with that. That's okay, because it's a cat toy. You're not supposed to play with it. Dude, I love it. Isn't it cute as fuck, dude? Like, I'll just see this shit laying on the ground. And I'll just be like, I fucking love my cat so much. Folly is not winter, Devin. I know, but whatever, dude. As Uma would say, whatever, dude. Where are the cats, though? Well, we got one cat right here. She's walking around. See her? She's making moves. Where is she? There she is. We got a cat up there. Cleaning up. Getting all cleaned up and tidied up. Dude, I feel like he's just been up there this whole time. Cleaning himself. Arabella, I don't know where Mama Cat is. I have a taco truck cat toy somewhere. That's so cute. Cats bunny kick the toys. Yes, dude. Yes, exactly. Cat I-Fies. What is that, Uma? What does that message mean? I don't want school to happen again. What grade are you in, Slay? Nah, enjoy school while you can. I feel that. We get winter still? I know what you're saying, bro. We do. It's not that warm yet. I don't want school to happen again. He said it twice. Researchers found a huge underground temple under an underground labyrinth in Egypt. Ground-penetrating radar saw there's many stories and a hollow middle with a 130-foot tall metallic disc in the middle. What the fuck? When was this, Oscar? I missed school. Things were easier. What do you mean? Like back when you missed school? Wait. Slay Collins, you're in 3rd grade, bro? Bruh. Ah, love it. That's cap, Oscar. Yeah, I bet you that's cap. Now that I really let it sink in. Uncharted X channel, very good researcher. Why isn't this, like, groundbreaking information? Like a month or two ago, not sure, but it's been studied and known about for like 100 years, but nobody knew about this underground temple until the satellites found it. Why don't I know about that shit? Nah, I just realized how easy school is compared to you. Yeah, dude. You kind of taught me that, Uma. Like, I had this idea that, like, college and university was just, like, extended fucking school. But no, that shit doesn't mess around, bro. Yeah, school is a safe place, true friends and stuff. No bill to pay, patience, parents sleeping next to you, warm stuff. I feel you, Shachi. I feel you. School was fun. I enjoyed school. Nah, look at it. The Egypt thing is fact. Under the pyramids. Honestly, I don't... Yeah, that's what the guy on the channel said. What the fuck? Why are people not caring about this? It's equally amazing as the huge pyramids, but it doesn't gain traction. Yeah, it's far out, man. Look up megastructure under pyramid. To be honest, I don't doubt it, bruh. The pyramids are weird enough. Well, here we are, guys. They don't tell us everything they should. Yeah. If that ain't the truth, bro. They drilled using diamond drills and stuff like what 4,000 years ago or more. They cut stone like cake. That's a mystery for sure. Yeah, it's fucking wild. But what control would they have if they did? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The control they have is information itself. Yeah, fuck yeah. Exactly, bro. How the information is released and stuff. What, you dipping out, Josh? Hey, Josh, you're pulling up Saturday, right? Some says they are not humankind. What aren't? I asked you once before, but are you the same person you were 3 months ago? Nope. Depends on what you identify as the person. You know what I mean? There's different ways you can look at that question, man. Some said it's black magic. We all have our seasons. What do you mean? Is that, Sonia, is that in response to Hen Lopin's question there? Make people believe in no God, control people, basics. Yeah. When people lose faith, they're easier to control. Yeah, and when people are closed-minded, they're also easier to control. Even if they have faith in, like, God or in a religion, you can fucking direct that whole crowd, you know? You all must know the quote, you never touch the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and you're not the same person touching it, you know? Devin, do you believe in ghosts? Absolutely, bro. 100%. I've never seen a ghost, but I do believe in them. If it was 32 degrees every day and snowing, I would be on cloud 9. Really? Are you kidding me, dude? Do you like the snow? I think the snow gets a lot of hate on it, but it's actually a very beautiful... It has a beautiful aesthetic. Every season does. Kind of like Sonia said, we all have our seasons. Have you felt them, just didn't see it? Honestly, yeah. That's a good way to describe it, man. I've felt energies. Like, my grandfather passed away on the 4th of July, and I had to, you know, I used to live with him, and I had to move out within the past couple months. And I had to go back to his house to grab some stuff after he passed away. It's fucking wild that he passed away. It's still kind of surreal. Very. But when I got to his house to go and grab some stuff that I needed, I went and I opened up the garage door to go inside because the front door was locked. And when I went in the garage door, all of a sudden, I clicked the garage door to shut it, and it starts shutting, and then all of a sudden it starts going up. And I'm like, so I try it again, I try to shut it, and it stops and starts going up. And then the light starts clicking on and off and on and off and on and off. And I immediately was like, I can't fucking go in this house right now, bro. Like, it was this repulsive energy. It wasn't like negative or dark. It was just like, I don't want to fucking go in this house alone right now. I felt so palpably and viscerally that I'm going to see my fucking grandfather when I go in this house. And it was scary as fuck. It was scary. I was like, and I called my mom. I was like, yo, I need somebody on the phone with me when I go into this house right now. I was like having a mini panic attack, kinda. It was weird. Because think about it, this is the first time I've ever been to this house when my grandfather wasn't alive anymore. And this is a house that was built in 1778. That's an old house, bruh. I always thought of ghosts as a glimpse into another dimension. Yeah, I feel that, Sonia. 100%. So I feel it wasn't him and probably a dark spirit or him warning you. Is that what you feel? It's kind of freaky. 1778, that's about as old as it gets in America if you don't live in a cave. Yeah, right. For real. That shit was built right when America was founded. So good spirits will give you a vibe. Lots of energy remaining. Yeah, Mama, what do you think? Why did I feel negative energy? Fucking Mac is suggesting that it was Papa warning me or a dark spirit. But I felt like it was Papa. But like this fucking freaky. Yeah, lots of remaining energy. That kind of fits. Alright, beautiful people, I need to find sleep. Well, Sonia, I hope you have an amazing night's rest. Thank you for hanging out. And I'm sure we'll talk soon. Oh, and I hope you keep blowing up, bruh. Fucking A. A lingering for sure. Yeah, it was a lingering. It literally was like, I'm about to walk around a corner and see my fucking grandfather. Like he wasn't gone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of energy can be freaky. I can see that. Yeah, it was like heavy, bro. It was thick amount of energy. Night night, Sonia. I've felt protected. I've felt terrified. Alright, fam. I'm way too tired. Are you headed to bed too, Uma? Good night, everyone. Good night, sweetheart. I'll hit you up shortly. I'm probably gonna live stream for just a little bit more. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. But nah, man, the energy, that shit was crazy. I've never really experienced something like that before. Where like the energy was so intense that it was like repulsive. Like I was like, I can't go in there. Night night, sweet Uma. But both, but never the same time. I always assume bad when the vibe is taunting or watching. Yeah, no, I feel that. It felt like being watched. I definitely felt like I was being watched. 100%. Don't forget our thing. I want to hear it in the morning in case I didn't tonight. I think I know what you're talking about there. Yeah, I got you. I got you, girl. Maybe you'll still be up once I end the stream. We'll see. Or maybe you'll be sleeping like a baby. I am in the doc's office. We about to pop my giant finger blister with a sterilized needle. Holy shit, bro. The amount of stuff going on in the world right now is wild, dude. It's crazy. How are you guys all feeling, by the way? I mean, you know it was him. I just wonder if he was saying goodbye. That's a weird way to say goodbye. It definitely caught my attention. Yo, Book Astronaut, what's good, man? It's good to see you, bro. This is the first time I've ever seen you pull up in one of my live streams. And I recognize the name, too. I feel wired, focused, in slight pain, ready for some Einstein shit. What do you mean by that, bro? Einstein. Living life, good to see you. Hell yeah. Hey, did you did your podcast thing yesterday, didn't you? Or today? Was it today or yesterday? I just had some pickled jalapenos. They were gas. Pickled jalapenos. What? Well, I think you develop how that world works, not just know. What do you mean? Like, how do you know that you giving a protecting vibe or an energy uncomfortable feeling? Wait a minute, hold on. How do you know that you giving a protecting vibe or an energy uncomfortable feeling? Are you meaning like, I think I know what you're saying there. I don't know. I don't know why it would feel so uncomfortable. I think it was also partially me in response to the fact that my grandfather isn't alive anymore, and he just was alive, and I'm at his house now, and he's like gone, and then the weight, the feeling of like energy and presence. You know, I think it was a lot of me. It wasn't necessarily what I was perceiving, because I relaxed into it once I went inside. I kind of just relaxed into it, you know. We moved it to today due to unforeseen circumstances. Went well. Sons is editing it at the moment. Oh, yeah. I got you. So you guys were doing that today? That makes sense to me. New experience in a way. Yeah, it was a very new experience. Yeah, it was surreal. You know? I'm getting close to calling it here as well, guys. Getting a little tired. Tonight's my weekend night. First night that I'll be able to sleep in the morning. Yup, today she was on the hot seat. I was questioning her this time. That's dope, bro. That's cool. No, that was a very fun time hanging out with you guys. What's the vibe for tomorrow? Like, what am I up to tomorrow? Well, I'm working on a video right now, and then I'll have that up tomorrow. I got another little project. I got a couple different projects I'm going to be working on, like setting up my session for Saturday. By the way, anybody here right now, whether you're fascinated with spirituality or maybe you yourself are having a spiritual awakening, you feel like, if you want to learn more about that, right now I'm offering a completely free 6-week course, and Saturday is going to be the 3rd session. I hold one Zoom session every single week for 6 weeks. This Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern time is going to be the 3rd session, you know? And even if you didn't attend the previous ones, that doesn't mean you can't gain something from showing up to the ones that are to come still, you know? So I'm basically talking about spiritual awakening and what to expect and what to do and what not to do, and what it's like and how it happens and how to stay grounded and how to not lose your mind, you know? So if that piques your interest even a little bit, you can either reach out to me on Instagram or subscribe to my newsletter. You can find it. You just go to the top of my YouTube. You'll see a link. It says subscribe to my newsletter. And then you'll get sent the Zoom invite links through there. If you reach out to me on Instagram, I'll just DM it to you. But if you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get an email with the Zoom link in there. But yeah, man, it's completely free, and it's beautiful. People pull up. How does Zoom work? It's an app, whether you have it on your computer or on your phone. You go into it and you join sessions. You can join a session that somebody's hosting live. Kind of like, it's like a group version of this. It's basically like this, but you have the ability to talk to me or show your camera, whatever. But yeah, man, it's worth it. It's some beautiful, beautiful stuff. You know, I've been on the spiritual journey for almost 10 years now, surprisingly. And I've learned some things and experienced some things that I feel like are very necessary and important to share. Because it turns out that a lot of people are going through the same shit that I went through and have no idea what to do with it or what it means. And they think they're messed up and like on the wrong path, you know? Headed somewhere bad. You ever been in am high buildings? What is that? I hope we can do it again soon. No, dude, I'll definitely pull up again. I'll definitely pull up at some time. Power Off hasn't had school or court. Do you have a session name? How does one find it? Power Off, do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, message me. My username is Northwood Shaman, and this goes for all of you as well. Message me at Northwood Shaman, no spaces or anything, just Northwood Shaman, telling me you're interested in attending the free sessions, and I'll send you the links through there. I'll send you all the information you need. It's completely free, all the dates and everything. But if you don't have Instagram, go to the top of my YouTube channel, go into my links. You're going to see a link that says subscribe to my newsletter. Go in there and subscribe, and then you'll be emailed the invite links for every single session. You'll be notified when it's going to happen and shit. But yeah, it's worth it, bro. Alright, I'll make an IG. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, I felt like I should offer that to you guys because it's completely free and it's beautiful. And it's going to be available later down the road as well, but not as easily. What's the vibe, guys? What are you guys feeling? I'm getting ready to head out. Head out, sweetie. I love you, mama. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. I'm going to head out here soon, too. Give some words of wisdom for the night. All right, you give me a second, man. All right, 2 things. Stop being afraid to be you. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to post, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to create, do it. Stop watering yourself down to accommodate watered down people. And number 2, whatever you're feeling, let yourself feel it. Stop pushing it away. Stop trying to fix it or solve it or wiggle your way out of it. Let yourself feel what you're feeling. It's there for a reason, and it's telling you a story. And it's trying to inform you of something that's going on a deeper level within you. And it would be a shame if you were to dismiss it and push it away and act like it's not important. It's hard, it's uncomfortable, that's why we push it away. But when you allow it to be there, it allows it to serve its purpose. So that's my wisdom for the night, okay? Zazie 2011 says hi. What's up? Thor Finn says hi. What's good, bruh? Just getting ready to head out. All right, buddy. You have a good night. Be safe. Much love, Matt. Thank you for hanging out, man. IG can be awesome if you curate it right. Yeah, I feel that. All right. Any final statements before I head out, guys? Be safe, you and your ma. Yeah, she will. She'll be safe. I know she will. Peace. Much love, homie. Have a good one. And I hope to hear from you on Instagram, by the way, man. All right, well, I'm going to head out, guys. I'm going to go have a good night's rest and enjoy my weekend. You'll see me next Thursday live on YouTube again. I hope to see you there. But in the meantime, be good to yourself. Be good to others. Be you. Stay safe. And have a good one. Thank you guys for watching.